Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob here for the JTwoH channel. Today I have a huge stack of collected editions, comic books, graphic novels, some manga, pretty sure it's manga, bunch of stuff here. There's like, it's few in numbers, kind of, but they're just so big. Like it comes up to here on me. I am sitting cross-legged, so yeah, off the floor. Hopefully there's enough room over here so I can get them over here, but been holding out on these for a while, so I have enough to do a whole video, so I'm pretty confident that it'll be worth your while. But yeah, let's check it out. They have stuff from, or I have stuff from like maybe one or two Amazon and Target buy two get one sales ago. You know, as of the day I'm recording this, the Target sale was over yesterday, the newest one. So like, it's been a while coming, but I've got a bunch of stuff and I want to show it off. So let's not get too far with that intro. Let's get right into this. So the first several books, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books are from the Target, or no, the Amazon. It's Target starts the sale, so it's a Target buy two get one sale, but Amazon always has a mimic sale. They always set up their own sale, you know, within hours. So I usually buy through Amazon because I have an Amazon credit card, so I get double the points, etc., etc. But anyway, the first thing is actually I think it's only my second ever. Yeah, the other one's over there. It's right there. My second ever Absolute, and it was one of the very first, if not the very first, DC graphic novel I had ever had, and this is the Absolute Batman the Killing Joke, and it is huge. I think I got this for 25 bucks. Now it is part of the buy two get one, so the cost is a little lower, but awesome here. This thing is huge. It's so beautiful. I don't think I've opened either of my Absolutes. I have not. So, I mean, this stuff has been, it's been on my shelf so long, and even after the move into here, like that's the space right there for it. Like, it had already been on the shelf. I had to take it back off to show it, but Absolute the Killing Joke. Very excited. That probably will be the first one I open, especially because I already had the Killing Joke. I had to get rid of it actually because I owned just the trade. The hardcover wasn't even oversized. So next thing I bought, I was hoping to get to it and read it before Venom Let There Be Carnage come out, but I didn't get a chance. However, I don't think the two coincide, and I'm still going to check it out, especially after so I pulled a lot of this off the shelf to put in this stack to show, and now I just want to read it. I know there's an omnibus coming out of this, if it's not out by the time this goes up, but I want to check it out here first, and if I like it, maybe I'll upgrade. Maybe I should have just bought the omnibus. I'm not sure. Absolute Carnage. So it looks freaking awesome. All of the red. You have Carnage, and on the back you've got some Venom, and it looks like Miles Morales' incantation or version of Spider-Man. It looks like you got some regular Spider-Man in him too. So pretty excited about Absolute Carnage, though I know nothing. I don't know nothing. I know very little about it. So the next thing, I've wanted to check this out for a while. I was watching Near Mint Conditions X-Men reading order, and this kind of piqued my interest. Just simple enough because the Cable storyline, Cable attempting to save Hope Summers. Mild spoilers, I think. I don't know because I haven't read it. But essentially it's Cable, you know, protecting this baby. And as someone who just had his very own baby girl, I was like, maybe I'll associate with this. Maybe I should check it out. So, X-Men Messiah Complex, I believe that's what I was reading, or that's what I was understanding with his review. So I'm excited to check it out. Nonetheless, this was always on my wish list on IST. And I have it's behind me. I have an X-Force and Cable one, but I believe that's Messiah War. So now I have Messiah Complex. I'm excited to check it out. Like I said, I know very little. Some of these I just like, oh, that sounds like a cool premise. I'd like to read that. Add it to my wish list, and then I never get to it. So, the next 1, 2, 3, 5 things are all the same. So once you've seen one, you'll kind of know where these are going. I loved this show. Absolutely adore this show. I'm excited to check it out, though I've owned Volume 1 for so long, and I've yet to read that either. Whoa, yet to read that either. But we have The Boys Omnibus Volume 2 there from Dynamite. So it's an omnibus, but it's only a couple editions. So this is only 15 issues. And that one's cool because it's got The Boys Amazon Prime logo. It's not a sticker. It's on the book. And I bought these covers because I got the first one over here. Bought it from a guy on the comic book swap group. the Omnibus swap group, and I got it for like $5, and it had that cover. So I had to make sure when I bought these, I bought the matching covers because the spines all match, etc. So we have The Boys Volume 2. Very excited about that whenever I get around to checking them out. And then we have The Boys Omnibus Volume 3. This one has first appearance of Soldier Boy, which they haven't gotten to on the show yet, so maybe I can catch up real quick like before the show. Who knows? I also like the animation style. I believe these are Garth Ennis. Yeah. So I'm excited to check out all of The Boys. That sounds, boy, out of context, that's off. As you can guess where this goes, Volume 4 of The Boys Omnibus, the hit series that inspired the hit show, only on Prime Video. So some of them have these little stickers. I believe they're all the newest printing. I bought them brand new from Amazon. So, whoa, geez. Good thing I flipped through this underneath and didn't show that on camera. Some hardcore nipplage. Volume 5. This one appears to be the thickest, thick boy. We've got, what does that one say? The series that inspired the hit show, only on Prime Video. So yeah, this one is, the other one's 15 issues. This one is 16 or 17. Last but not least, The Boys Volume 6. Now, mind you, I like the other covers a lot. Like, if I were to get them as a gift before I started buying these, I would totally be cool with them. I have no problem with either version. I just want matching covers. The hit series that inspired the hit show, only on Prime Video. I'm excited for Season 3. I don't know when it's going to happen or when it's going to air, but I'm excited nonetheless. Last item in the buy two get one sale is it's this one went out of stock quick, and it was probably because of the success of the Disney Plus show. But if you've watched the channel for any length of time, you know I always get all of the Winter Soldier stuff. Big fan of the Winter Soldier character, Bucky Barnes. So of course I had to grab Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like I said, I believe this came out during the show or right before, and then went crazy out of print all over the place. Luckily, I think I got it for like $8 during the sale. So it's only 5 issues. So I should be able to read through this in one go. And I don't know if they're continuing this. I should look into that. It's very thin, especially compared to the Omnis in this call. Okay, so next up, I have the manga for the haul. So I'll put a link over here. I believe it's over here. I'm hoping I'm right. I'm trying to be better at this. For the last time I got any manga, I bought actually I have, hold on just a second. I bought the Tokebans of volume 1 of Attack on Titan. I bought them like this. I think I bought the first 5, again, during that buy 2 get 1 sale. But I went ahead and returned those because I found a better option. And I'll show you what I mean, because I went ahead and bought this one off eBay, and everything else I bought brand new. So this one, the one I'm currently reading, I bought off of eBay, used, and this is Attack on Titan, the Colossal edition. Now, clearly based on the fact that I collect Omnibus, I'm into the big collected editions, the very large, multiple editions. I absolutely love these in these huge trade paperback formats. Like I said, I'm legit currently reading this. Like, this was what I was reading while my wife was in labor, when she allowed me to read. So, love these. They're huge. I'm not very far. I think I'm just about halfway through the first Colossal edition, and there are, by the time I'm recording this, 5. 6 comes out in November now. I think it's the 2nd of November, and then there will be a 7th installment, I believe, which would wrap up all 34 of the Tokebans. I'm dipping my toe in. I don't know much about this stuff at all, so if I say anything incorrect, correct me nicely. But yeah, so Volume 1 of Attack on Titan there. These things are gigantic. Like, I had to adjust how I was reading because I was putting my leg to sleep, much like my leg is going to sleep right now. So I bought Volume 1 off of eBay, and then I read, so I had to read it. I told myself I had to read an entire Tokeban, or trade, I'm really not comfortable saying that because I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. I had to read this entire thing first before I was going to commit to buying one Colossal Edition, let alone any 5. And then I went ahead and bought all 5 anyway. So, yeah, Volume 1 there. And small spoiler, I went ahead and bought these from, when did I buy these? So these 2 came from Amazon. So Amazon had Volume 5, I'll show you in a second, stupid cheap, and then I did a spreadsheet, I did all this calculations where I could get the best deal. So Volume 2, the Colossal Edition, and Volume 5, Colossal Edition, were cheapest from Amazon. This one was like 26 bucks when I bought this. This one was 37, I think. So volume 2, thunk, and volume 5, thunk, both from Amazon. And then I went ahead and grabbed, oh jeez, volume 3. This is actually the Titan based off of Brock Lesnar. So if you're watching this channel and you know I'm a wrestling fan, this is based off Brock Lesnar. The artist has said so. And volume 4, both came from InStockTrades. So they were, for whatever reason, cheaper on InStockTrades. So I went ahead and grabbed them that way. So volume 3 and 4. So I have all 5 volumes as of the day of filming this. I went ahead and pre-ordered, if I haven't, I will. Volume 6, probably through OrganicPricedBooks. If you haven't checked them out, I recommend them. And yeah, there you go. I'm excited. I love what I read of the Attack on Titan. Like, I'm super into it, and I love it, and then I just don't have time to read. So I'm trying to be better. I really need to, because A, there's a ton of content, and B, I like what I read. I want to read more, and I've got all this other stuff that's not even manga related to read. So next up is a classic. I had the Omnibus. I sold it when I thought I was going to get rid of most of my collection, and I actually just kind of downsized a little. And this one, it's a super old, or it's not super old, but it's an older one. It's very well known. The Omnibus goes for quite a bit of money, though now they've announced another reprinting. And I'll probably only ever read the trade paperback, if ever. So I went ahead and got it at an Ollie's for $2.99. Death of Superman. The Death of Superman. So I've had the Omnibus before, and I did nothing with it. Like, it's not my style or my era of comics, so I really like Superman. So if I ever read it, I'll probably just read this. Though there is a Death of Superman and Reign of the Superman box set, I think is awesome. So you never know. Maybe one day I'll buy more. But for $2.99, I couldn't pass up on that at an Ollie's. And I think I probably got 10% off because of Ollie's. But next up, I've already done unboxing on the channel. I'll put a link up there. So I won't talk too much about it, but I bought the awesome reprinting of the Death of Captain America Omnibus. I bought this from OrganicPricedBooks. So again, if you haven't checked them out, I recommend them, man. Link in the description to that, or actually link up here, right there for that. Oh no. Okay. All right. So this next thing, again, going back to the Titan. So obviously I'm a big professional wrestling fan, and I'm a comic book fan. So it's crazy that A, I didn't know this was a thing, and B, I didn't have it. But I bought the comic book story of professional wrestling here. I bought this on Amazon for like $9, I think. So I know nothing about this, though I can, being a, nerd, I recognize some of these panels and, like this one right here. Like, this is when I started watching wrestling. Right after, like, the Lesnar Triple H, when they split the titles. Right after they lost it to the WWF. And, right before they started NWA TNA. 2001. Like, this is so cool. I'm so excited to read this. This would be something I would imagine I would breeze right through. Like, I can't imagine. Oh, there's stuff with New Japan in here. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm very excited to check this out. And I'm debating on what shelf I think this will go on. This shelf, though I'm not 100% sure. It may go on the wrestling shelf. I don't know. I guess I'll have to decide. And realistically, yeah, it's not by anyone else that's on the shelf. So we'll see. Maybe it'll go back in the orphaned corner way down there with my comic strips. Who knows? Another Omnibus here, though this one was I think InStockTrades. So this one actually was, believe it or not, even though it's an Omnibus and it's a brand new Omnibus, it's a shelf saver because I think this is 4 of my trade paperbacks all consolidated. So I had, I'll just show you. So this is the Captain America Rick Remender Omnibus. So I'm very excited for this one. I love this cover. I love Captain America, and I'm very excited to read this. But I'd already read most of this stuff because I had a lot of the trade paperbacks, and this one kept getting pushed back. I kept getting so frustrated. I'd get on InStockTrades website at 3 p.m. and it would just be, oh, it got pushed back 2 weeks. Oh, it got pushed back another week. So I'm glad I grabbed this one. But yeah, I had the Winter Soldier, The Bitter March, of course. I had the Hail Hydra. And I believe I had Captain America 20 through 25. So, pretty cool there. You always see these trade paperbacks of Captain America, the 2012, 1 through 25. You always see these trade paperbacks, I think it's Dimension Z, at an Ollie's. So, speaking of Ollie's, Also, that spine is fantastic. I like Remender's on Cap, though he is my second favorite Cap author behind Mr. Ed Brubaker, and both above Dan Jurgens, who wrote Death of Superman. So, last up, I just bought this Friday, like literally at Friday. I bought it from an Ollie's, and it is, so now my Minibus are halfway there, so I believe there are 4. So, you know, spoilers aside, spoilers, foreshadowing, whatever you want to call it. The Deadpool Minibus Volume 2. So right there is just the Deadpool Minibus right here. So this was Volume 2. Is $24.99 at an Ollie's. Would have liked it better if it was $15, but it's still a third of cover price. You can't go wrong. This collects Deadman, Deadpool X-Force 1 through 4, Hawkeye Deadpool 0 through 4, Deadpool Art of War, Return of the Living Deadpool, and Deadpool's Secret Wars 1 through 4. So pretty cool there. Minibus Volume 2. I know they have Minibus Volume 0 and Volume 3. So I need 2 of the Minibus, and I'll have those. Although I'm not going to seek these out. It was just cool to find this in Ollie's, so I scooped it. So there you go. Not bad. 16 minutes. I thought it was going to be so much longer. Not going to do an elevator because my poor arm. Yeah, no way. Not with those Colossal editions. So, pretty cool video, by the way, coming up about the Colossal editions. Probably, but it may have been up by the time you're watching this. I'm filming them out of order, but it should be up. And if it is, I'll put a link in the description and a link over there. So, thank you guys so much for checking out this haul. If you have comments about any of these books, what I should check out what should I check out after, what should I get to first? Do you like the manga mixed in with the comics, which again is such a subset of the channel, because even though I have this backdrop and I use it quite a bit, there's wrestling on the channel and there's unboxings, and I have all of the, you know, physical media stuff. Oh, backwards. I know this is a comics haul, but I have the physical media stuff on there too, and it's just, I go in a lot of different avenues. So if you like this all kind of in one, great. If you don't, there's always something else on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I love to talk comic books because it's the subject I know least about. So I've been watching professional wrestling for 20 years, which is crazy to think. And, you know, I know enough about movies to pay attention, especially because of the podcast, but I know so much little about comic books, and even littler about manga, that I'd love to talk about it. So just talk my head off, tell me what to look, you know, not what to look for, but like, oh, if you like this, check this out. Or I didn't like that, maybe you should check this out. All welcome. So thank you guys so much for watching. In the description is links to the podcast, which I just mentioned, co-hosted by Mr. Crazy Joe, drops every Friday. Channel links also, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TV Time, and my Letterboxd, which is where I rate and review all of the TV shows and movies I watch. I rate and review them respectively up on those sites. My eBay page and my Blu-ray page, Blu-ray.com page. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, hit me up in the comments. I want to know what you're thinking, and I'll catch you later, YouTube. Hey, did you like yet? Did you subscribe yet? Did you click that notification bell? Go ahead and click that notification bell right there so you never miss anything on the channel. And also over here should be additional features for the channel. There should be a video or a playlist or both, maybe one of each, for you to stay informed and stay on the channel. And also be sure to subscribe on your way out right about here.